What's the lamest, old person, activity you're starting to really enjoy as you get older? Being in bed by 7 p.m. talking to younger generations about things from my youth that are of zero relevance or interest to them. I.e. that episode of Seinfeld where making a groaning noise every time I get up out of a chair. Sitting and doing nothing. I can grab a beer, sit on my back porch and just chill and I'll be fine for like an hour. A crossword puzzle. Public service radio and a cup of tea sounds like a terrific way to spend a Sunday morning. Sleeping. Absolutely nothing beats sleeping in on a day off. Crochet. It's a great stress reliever. Though I'm an actual old person, so I'm probably not the best one to ask about this. Watching old movies. I've been watching old movies since I was little and most people at school thought it was lame. But I'm finding that I enjoy it more now that I'm an adult. I just started knitting. It's a nice passive activity also. Holy shit, is it fun making my kitchen more efficient. Judging people as they walk by while sitting on a bench. Obsessing over the quality of my lawn. Perfection is so close I can taste it. Falling asleep on my couch while watching Sunday's sporting event. I turned 40 and now I really enjoy going to my hardware store looking for some tools I would like to buy even though I don't need them whatsoever. I arrange to go there alone and take my time through all the aisle. Getting angry at younger people enjoying themselves. Fucking TikTok. Listening to NPR. You get to a point where you're tired of hearing the same songs over and over again. And the new stuff just doesn't speak to where you're at. IDK if it's really an old people thing. But I always dismissed it as boring and just something my grandmothers did because they were old-fashioned. Mine is baking. So fun. And everyone gets something out of it. Family get treats. I get stress relief, etc. I like sitting outside on a nice day on my porch dinner at 4 p.m. complaining how much current high schoolers are dumbasses. My husband started getting into model trains. Send help. Listening to the news and the radio or XM while I'm driving. Also oddly religious broadcasts. And I'm not even religious. Cross-stitch, gardening and cooking. I'm becoming my grandma. Sitting on the balcony with a glass of white wine, enjoying the flowers around me. Sitting at home and isolating myself until I die of old age. It's me, a member of Gen Z, who's been doing those puzzle books my grandma subscribes to as well as yarn craft, latch hook and knitting. Since I was about 8 years old. I'm not starting. Apparently I've always been an old lady at heart eta. Antiquing. I just bought some magazine ads from the 1940s and framed them for decoration. I believe most of my generations buys wall art from the internet. Wide awake at 2 or 3 a.m. Like now. Been up since 2. It's 4:15 now. I'm learning to roll with it. Birdwatching. I have a feeder right outside my office window and people always comment about how peaceful all the birds sound on calls. Diet and exercise. It was optional when I was 30. It's absolutely necessary in my 50s. By diet I don't mean a temporary diet. I mean changing my eating habits forever. That's tough. But if I don't do it my belly grows and my health problems rise. Sitting by a window drinking coffee like my granddad always did. I'm 14 and like an old person, I'm just sitting down doing nothing. Life activities speedrun. Walking. I'm 17 with a steadily declining mental health and walking really helps. Waking up super early. I've been getting up at 5:30 a.m. for the past year, and the moments of silence before the world wakes up are perfect and just for me. Not so much an old person activity, but an adult activity. Every kid dreads when they wake up, get home from school, and their parents want to watch the news, sports. And I was no exception. I'm 21 years old now, and I don't feel complete in the morning without going down and watching the news. Same when I get home at night. Going to bed early, dinner at like 4 p.m., and watching my shows, lol. Watching curling. I have loved it for years. I am 46 and will sit with residents in the home I work in and watch with them. They think it's adorable that I do it, and I love the game. My mother thinks I'm insane. Going to bed at a reasonable time and waking up early. Acquiring money. If you stop frenetically buying stupid shit on credit, you can use that money to make more money. Then use that to make more money, etc. A few years ago I developed a prepubescent nemesis. This little shit would drive me nuts. I eventually would yell at him to get off my lawn. He would steal stuff and peer in our windows. But I really did enjoy yelling at him to get off the lawn. Does golf count? It is like a leisurely walk through a well-maintained park crossed with an incredibly challenging game. It checks all the boxes. I get to be social, but at a distance. I get to be outside. I get exercise. I get to challenge frustrate myself. I can even have a few beers. Birdwatching is so much more fun than I thought it would be. Birdwatching. I've been into it since my late 20s actually. Yelling at kids to get off my lawn. I don't even have a lawn. If doing nothing count as a old person activity, then I am into it a lot. Mowing the lawn. Sometimes. Not so much right now because a bit of road construction has kinda killed my front yard for now. I started wearing comfortable shoes to work, then changing into my professional shoes once I get there. I feel so old but also cool as hell. Sitting on the couch watching TV and falling asleep with my mouth open, lol. Grocery shopping early in the morning. Everything is still fresh and full in stock. No loud, annoying kids and usually no huge crowds. Getting up early. I used to hate that. But now I've discovered that I get to experience the same sort of, no one is around, peace and stillness that I used to get from staying up until the wee hours of the morning. Except with the added bonus of being awake enough to enjoy it, rather than just being dead tired. Sewing by hand is really underrated. I've made so many custom items and have even received some commissions. Fantasizing about retirement and looking at investments. I still have about 20 years left if things go well. But man, I can't wait. Drinking coffee on my back porch and watching my bird feeder. Early to bed. Early to rise. Usually in bed by 8 p.m. Up by 4 a.m. I'm 32 but have been doing it for years. Also, squinting through my window blinds at the noisy children outside. Sitting. Looking at the lake and all the trees. Just enjoying nature and thinking.